Hello, Quidabble here on my free-to-play Kael account, and what I wanted to show you today was one of the best healers in the game, and for me, a big game changer in the Doom Tower. And what I wanted to show you was Skytouched Shaman. Now she has an ability that says she'll deal damage to this champion equal to 10% of her max HP at the start of each turn. Now she'll do this even if it kills her, but if she survives, she'll heal all allies except this champion equal to half of the lost HP. So with that being said, you come over here and you can see that this champion is pushing 40k, and I've had it as high as 80. So it is possible to get it way higher, but for this example, I'm just going to talk about the 40. So she's going to do 4,000 points of damage to herself at the beginning of every turn. And then she's going to turn around and whatever hit points she's lost totally, so let's say she's now down to 10,000, that means she's lost 30,000 points. And then she's going to heal the other allies, not herself, but the other allies, 15,000 HP. And that's going to keep happening every single turn, even if she's frozen, whatever. She'll do it every single turn, and that way, it is a passive, but that way you can constantly, every round she moves, heal your entire team by 15,000 points. Now the trick to this to work is you have to have a targeting reviver. Now you may, in the game, you may come across, say, Arbiter, and the Arbiter, let's see right here, she has a skill that says revives all dead allies 35%, plus fills the target meters of all allies by 20%, and then she gains a turn. Now, Arbiter has a bad habit, I like to say, is if you put her on auto, she's just going to use this ability no matter if an ally is dead or not to increase the turn meter of all your allies by 20%. So she loses her revive. Same thing with a champion. If you've been lucky enough to get Gorab, he is also a non-targeting reviver, and he has this ability, revives any dead allies with 25% HP, then heals all allies by 25%. And again, he has a bad habit that when you play him on auto, once he gets done placing this, he'll turn around the next turn. If anybody's injured, he'll heal everybody by 25%, but you lose that revive any dead allies. Now, I've been pretty lucky, and in my collection, I came on my 180 day about the same time that I approximately got Skytouched Shaman. I was also lucky enough to have played the game long enough to get Seal of Drakes, and her skill says that she revives an ally with 50% HP and places a 50% ally protection on them for 2 turns. So the thing to remember is there has to be somebody dead, and that's what I mean by targeting revive. This is a single revive, but there has to be someone dead. You have to be able to target a dead ally. So this is going to sit there until someone's dead. And then I got really lucky in my early game, and I got Duchess Lilitu, and she has a targeting AoE revive. Revives all dead allies with 70% HP, then places a veil buff on all allies except this champion for 1 turn, and places a 15% continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns. So this is an even better targeting revive because it revives all dead allies, and this is the champion I'm kind of using right now. So when I pair this champion, or if you have Seal of Drakes, if you pair this champion or Seal of Drakes with Skytouched Shaman, what's going to end up happening is Skytouched Shaman is going to keep everybody else alive, and then when Skytouched Shaman dies, this champion's revive will have sat there and waited for someone to die, and odds are the first person to die is going to be your Seal of Drakes, because she hurts herself, 4,000 points in our example right here. And just to show you a little bit of progression, this champion in the Doom Tower has helped me. Now I have to manual spider, and I intend on manualing that one right now, but you can manual spider, and because she can heal everybody, then Duchess Lilitu revives her. You can manual the this team. It took me 85 turns, but you can manual this spider. You can the Nether spider. You can manual her, and the same thing goes for all the other locations, because I will use her with a revive champion, a targeting revive champion. I'm going to use her all through Doom Tower. So as an example for right here, to help reduce the max HP on the Scarab King, I've put Skytouched Shaman in Destroy Gear. I've got her in Destroy Gear, so if you want to see that, she's got in some of my best Destroy Gear, and then that will reduce the decrease the max enemy HP by 40% of the damage dealt. So it helps me to be able to get the Scarab King wiped out, and then she heals my team, and then my targeting reviver, either Duchess Lilitu, or if you've played for 180 days of Scylla Drakes, that's the champion that's going to keep Skytouched Shaman coming back from the dead, and then she does her job. She gets revived at 50% or 40% or whatever, whoever's doing the revive, they revive, and then she's already at a deficit of 10 or 20 or 30,000 points, so then she's healing by 5, 10, and 15,000 at the beginning of every one of her turns. So I just want to point out that Skytouched Shaman is the best healer in the game. You just have to work her correctly, and you have to have her with a targeted revive champion. And there's other ones out there that are required that you have a dead ally to use it, but you just have to be careful, because a lot of the time somebody else will die, or that person will use that ability for something else, like Arbiter. She'll speed your team up, and then you have to wait for her 3 turns or 4 turns to come around to revive her, and in that much time your rest of your team could die because they don't have Skytouched Shaman healing them. So I just want to show you Skytouched Shaman is the best healer. You just have to use her appropriately. And I armor to be my Doom Tower max healer. I can use her any place else, and I do use her in my main account. It was her and Scylla Drakes that got the Barbarian faction crypt 3-starred all the way to level 21. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope if you do have Skytouched Shaman sitting there in your vault or hiding out, brush the dust off her, get her to 660. I don't even have her skills up. I don't have her masteries up. I just use that one ability of the heals all champions by 50% of the total amount of damage taken. So, all right. Well, I hope this is helpful. Have a good one.